you, so I'm just going to take a little step back. Sure. Awesome, lovely, thank you. Okay, so let's start. You gave me those great quotes about Hercules. I was working for the Daily News. Spot on though, you were spot on.
In our politically correct world, it's really Thank you.
For Lifetime that just recently came out, and it's called Crimes in the Mind, and I got to play bonkers.
Covering, so that's the main thing. You know, it just goes to show things happen. You have no.
Oh, Kevin.
Hey, you're not getting the part all right. All right.
Well,
Hey, how you doing?
Power's moving.
That's a full step.
Let's find your light, mate.
There we go. There we go. Strike.
Well, as I said, this is a tough business. You know, those of us on, I've been very fortunate, grateful. I worked hard, but this is a real tough business for everybody. And the SAG Foundation, it's us helping us, but it's not our dues, which is really important. And we're doing this all by ourselves.
Because it's about us helping our own. You know, the foundation really only operates on donations and grants and things like and events like this. You know, over the past 4 years, they've raised $1.2 million, and it's because of events like this and generous donations from everybody that's here that you know we're able to help our fellow actors. Yeah, exactly. And you never know when you're going to need it. You know, you can ride the gravy train for a while, and then all of a sudden that gravy train stops, and you're left there high and dry, be it with finances or be it with illness, and you have no insurance or whatnot. So it's a good thing that that they're doing here today.
well. The cause itself, you know, it's has an extraordinary merit, you know, and the fellow actors making sure to try to help other fellow actors in need. You know, the foundation is an important event. Well, you know, it's any time somebody is in dire straits and in need of help, you know, that helping hand is it's very relieving. You know, sometimes people find themselves in difficult situations, and it's important to have some sort of fun or something where they can come to and get a little sprinkle of hope. You know.
Well, I've been connected with the foundation for many years. I'm the vice president of the foundation, and I'm an actor for 39 years this year, which I just realized. My husband acted. Says, "How long have you been acting?" So 39 years, and but over the course of the 39 years, you know, it's good people trying to pursue a life as an American artist. Most of us Americans, but sometimes we hit hard times. So the foundation believes that we should try to help these people over the course of that time and try to give them as much dignity as possible in such a public profession. And so we do it anonymously, and we do it with no cost. So people here today are raising money so that we can help other artists when they hit that rough patch. And our motto is we give a leg up, not a handout, and that's why we're here today. Well, you know, we get to be together for our own. It's like, you know, when you hit a hard time, you know, and where do you go? You go home, you go to your family, and we're a family here. We're a family of actors, and we act all over the world and on stages and on sets. But at the end of the day, when we can come together like this for the good of this family, it reminds us, to never forget where you come from, and to walk it with your shoulders straight.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, Actors for Actors, I think that it's a really strong community, and we have to look out for each other, and especially with healthcare changing so rapidly, and as actors, a lot of the time we're not working, so we really have to have an organization like the SAG Foundation to, you know, pick up the pieces when you're in between jobs. So I think that health is the most important thing, because this is our vessel, this is our livelihood, this is how we make our living, and if we're not healthy, then we can't work. So I think it's really important to have organizations like the SAG Foundation to provide medical and financial assistance, because if we don't look out for each other, then nobody else will.
Honestly, playing at a pretty course, playing with your buddies, and playing for a good cause. I think, honestly, it's the trifecta.
When you don't have a job, it's tough. When you're sick, it's tough, and when you're old, it's tough. And the SAG Foundation, we all raise this money. I think we've raised $1.2 million through the golf tournaments to help our brothers and sisters. So it's all good. Well, the catastrophic health fund is just what it sounds like, you know. I mean, so many people in America, you know, are one broken ankle away from bankruptcy. You know, of course, now it's a little better with the health care that's available, but for our members, especially in a business that's in such severe transition and what seems to be shrinking opportunities, it's leaving a lot of people who don't have the means or the health to do well for themselves. It puts them in a very tough spot, so that's why we're here, help them out.
Well, you know, the best part really is the fact that you're doing something that's going to impact positively on someone. It really is the best part when you think about it. Well, I mean, bottom line, it's taking care of your own. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if everybody did that, if all the different kind of affiliations and groups and unions and whatever it may be, start taking care of their own, starting with that and not quite be so dependent on outside resources, then at least, you know, you got a heads up, you got a on the problem. So I mean, I think it's great that the SAG Foundation exists for those who are, you know, unfortunate enough that they can't, you know, did not have the kind of luck I've had in my career to kind of take care of themselves and their families and whatever. So it's real important. So it's great, and I'm glad they do this, and I'm glad it's obviously very successful.
We're here to celebrate the SAG Foundation and all that it does, and the opportunity that today's event gives actors to support their fellow actors. It's the 5th golf tournament in Los Angeles to raise funds for the Catastrophic Health Care and Emergency Services Program. But it's a pretty good time, right, Paul?
Very good time. Well, it really makes a difference to actors that might be struggling in one form or another. So this is a chance for those of us that have had a good amount of success to come out and support our fellow actors and be there for them. So
there's never a way to know when any of us could need this kind of critical support at a moment of crisis. And I think that's why the program means so much to the SAG Foundation and the people we serve. There's huge confidentiality around it, and it's there in the moment of crisis. And so the idea of having a good time when you're helping people out at a critical moment, so it's a nice emotional mixture.
Well, it's honestly, for us, it's giving back. That's the exciting thing, is we're very lucky to have the jobs that we have. I always say the work is getting the work, and then we get to play, as our job is play. So anytime that we get to give back to fellow actors, that's amazing. And then the other thing is seeing all the actors you don't get to see, because when we do work, we're on our own little sets for 12 and 14 hours a day, so to come run into everyone you haven't seen in a while is fun. There's nothing like it. I mean, actors get paid really well when they're working, and when they're not, they don't get paid at all. And so we're independent contractors. And when something happens and you have lost your health insurance, this is a great way to pull those people out of, because with the way it works now is you can go under for that.
Well, it's just that. It's very important because I was able to benefit at a time where my family really needed some help. These people were there for us, and that's an extraordinary thing. I'm going to be speaking later today, and a big part of what I want to talk about is family. The family that you come from, the family that you create, and the other families that are not your family, but are the people that are there outside of your family and act as family and support you like family. And that's just what the SAG Foundation did for us, and I can't be more thankful.
Michael Pena sure likes to crash the ball.
We're going 6 this way?
All part of it.
Oh, can be, all right. This is 1. Peace. See.
The format is modified best ball. Everybody drives on the hole. Take the best drive, then you play your own ball from that point forward with your handicap.
Well done.
Okay, best drive, play your own ball from there with your full handicap. Celebrity has the scorecard, that's official.
The SAG Foundation Golf Classic, this year this is our 5th year, and I think it's pretty impressive for you to know that as of now we have the largest celebrity attendance of any golf tournament in the United States. We had about 60 celebrities here today, and which is very significant because, as you know, one of the subtitles of this tournament is Actors Helping Actors.
The SAG Foundation did indeed help my family out tremendously at a time when we really, really needed it. And for that, I will forever be grateful.
Ken Corday, Dave Olson, Brian Thomas, Greg Ellis, Alfonso Ribeiro. First place. They won the Club Yard glass bags, the gold medals, and the gift certificates to the pro shop, please.
Benefiting the Don LaFontaine Voiceover Lab is on Saturday, August 23rd.
One more time.
And
You're going to take 10, right?
Later in the day.
Some ball, pens, and
Some ball,
cleaning.
ooh.
Yeah, that's